everybody, how y'all doing today? If you're anything like me, you are freezing. It's cold when you go inside and you want to keep a coat on. Like you inside with the heat on in your house and you still got your coat on. It's cold. But thank you guys for tuning in to the Daily Drop Podcast. I'm your host, ItzmeKortni, Kortni with a K. And there is no way we are going to podcast on it and not talk about what happened this weekend. Oh my goodness. So yes, I'm definitely know where I'm going with the fight. Yes, we got to talk about the Mike Tyson versus the Roy Jones Jr. fight. And I know, Mike Tyson and Roy Jones were the legends and it was their night. But can we all agree that Nate stole the show? Like, yes, it was their night. It was all about them. It was a draw. That's debatable. Some say Mike, controlled it and, But regardless of that, I think we can all say who controlled the energy and the talk that is still talking. Everybody is still talking about Nate versus Jake. And it started off with like Jake Paul. He's walking out to, we're playing basketball. I'm like, we love the basket. I'm like, okay, I like this song. Then I thought about it. I was like, Nate used to play basketball. I think Jake was being shady. Or maybe he, benefit of the doubt, he likes that song too. So the fight starts. And not even that much into the fight, Nate is already down. So Nate is down and he gets up really, really fast. Like he got up way too soon to me. Like he went down for a little nap and he got up. And I'm like, wow, when you still got the little Tweety birds, flying around your head, you're not supposed to get up that fast. You're supposed to sit down. So people were like commenting and they were saying stuff like, oh man, Nate like trying to street fight. He like throwing his body all at the guy because Nate was like literally like his head was going down before his arms could even get up. His head was just down, hanging there. And I saw it a little differently. I didn't necessarily see him he was looking like he was on the field trying to tackle the dude or like he was about to go diving like head first. But I kind of think he was still waking up. I think he was still trying to wake up from a nap. Like, have you ever tried to wake up a kid? Like, I got nieces. I be trying to wake them up, and they, like, coming from the nap, and they, like, and their little head is still bobbing. Like, come on, let's put your clothes on. That's what he looked like to me. Like, he was just still tired. He was still waking up. Like I said, when you fall like that and a little bird's flying around your head, you're supposed to sit there and wait, at least let one of the birdies go away. He got up way too fast. But when he fell, his shoes were cute though. When he went down, I was like, did anybody else look at his shoes? I was like, okay, all right, I see you, Nate. I like them shoes. Them shoes look nice. And then I looked over to Jake and I was like, I like those shorts. Like, put a black heart in the comment if you thought Jake's shorts were cute. Because I did. I was like, this is cute. He had the little silver glitter sparkle going on the side with his black shorts. It was different, very unique and real cute. And I don't know what hairspray he is using, but let's give credit where credit is due. Jake was pretty the entire fight. Like, he started out, his hair was just bouncing like he was like a shampoo commercial or something. Just nice, full of volume. Lots of volume. I'm like, oh, L'Oreal, somebody needs to, they need to get this man. He needs to be an ambassador because I would buy it. Like, yeah, I'm buying what he's selling. Because I curled my hair earlier today. And as you can see, I don't have no curls. Like, yeah, my curls, and I say, no, I got a little wave pattern going, but I ain't got no curls. And I had curls earlier when I left the house. And yeah, I'm like, damn, Jake still got his waves and everything, and I ain't even boxing. Like, I just been walking around freezing all day and my curls are gone. So whatever he sprayed, like, it held. It held. So I want to know what he is using. But another key takeaway for me from the fight was something that Mike Tyson said. And it really stuck with me. Mike Tyson said, impossible is nothing to anyone who tries. And with that being said, I was like, you know what? If this is something that Nate want to do, I hope he tries again. Because everybody going real hard on Nate. They got so many memes and everything about him. But y'all got to remember, this was his first professional boxing fight. So, he just starting. He just, he just got his feet wet. So, maybe he could try again. He may not win. But he can at least redeem himself. You know, next time I'm pretty sure he should be able to go more than 2 rounds. And, you know, so let's, you know, everybody being real hard on him. But this is his first time. But in other news, Jake Paul, after that win, now he is talking about he is ready to fight McGregor. So how do y'all feel about that? Like, I mean, he did knock somebody out. He did knock Nate Robinson out, but like I said, Nate is not a professional boxer. So like you knocked somebody out, but you didn't knock a professional out. Like, you ready for this? But you never know. Like, in the words of Mike Tyson, impossible is nothing for anyone who tries. So I guess, you know, Jake Paul about to go out there and try. He did come out and, you know, do this fight. And if I'm not mistaken, I think he said his nose was broken. He didn't really have time for it to completely heal. Like, I think he had a broken nose like 3 weeks prior to the fight or something like that. Not sure of all of the details. But there was so much speculating going on, talking about Nate Robinson and Jake, that I think a lot of people forgot the fact that Lil Wayne didn't show up. Yeah, like, people was talking about that before the fight started, but once it started, like, everybody kind of forgot about it. Like, you don't even hear that talk anymore. But Snoop Dogg did step in for Lil Wayne, and Lil Wayne tweeted and said due to unforeseen circumstances that he was no longer able to attend. Now, we all do know that Wayne is facing, or, you know, possibly facing some federal charges for, I think it's believed to be for possession of a firearm, a convicted felon with possession of a firearm. So unsure if those charges have anything to do with his inability to travel, but, you know, I guess time will tell the full story. Well, I want to thank you guys for tuning in to the Daily Drop podcast, and if you have not already done so, please go ahead on and click subscribe, and if you liked what you saw, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. I'm your host, ItzmeKortni, Kortni with a K, and thanks again for joining. Bye, guys. And if you'd like to hear the full podcast, be sure to find me on Spotify or Google Play at The Daily Drop.